Good morning, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me. I thought that I would do a little video because I have, for the first time in 3.5 years, all three children booked for the morning into childcare so that I can spend some time doing the things that I need to do. It's been a bit of a guilt-racked experience because I have professional and personal to-do lists miles long, longer than I can count. And also because really, if I'm available, I should be with my children, or at least that's the guilt that comes with the mum pangs. So I've been wrestling with that. Um, However, this morning I've made myself take some time and take stock of what I really need to do. I've been a little bit burnt out lately. I haven't been feeling too well, and I think the consensus for doing this today was that I have to book that time in somewhere. If I don't, I'm going to end up letting everybody down because I just won't be fit and well. And you could see those early warning signs, or very late signs, really, that that was getting a bit snappy and a bit irritable. I haven't been sleeping very well, and generally just feeling like there's not enough hours in the day, in not a constructive way. Very highly pressurized, and I guess something has to give somewhere. So I have drunk some water, which is good for me generally, and obviously will help with feeding the baby when she comes home and keeping that supply up. Um, and I'm normally, historically, used to be really good at meditating, whether it's your thing or not. I liked taking time to be conscious of myself in time and space, to just make sure that I've got that dedicated time out to do something good for me. And I have let that fall short. And most of my meditation has been just before sleep, wind down routines, lying down in bed, not really active, conscious, considered attempts. And I'm very tired at the moment and overworked. So instead of doing that for myself, I decided to have a little YouTube and find a guided meditation and to do that. And I knew it would be good for me. It was hard to make myself do it, but I also thought it would help with stopping my mind from wandering, because those guided meditations are really good at pulling you back into your breathing, which is definitely something that I needed today. Um, the meditation that I chose was for strength and for grounding, because I'm low in both. I needed to find my center again and to go on another day. And I needed a bit more energy and a bit more ooh, to do that. So it was a good choice for me. Um, it did what it was meant to. There was a lot of brain wandering. It was really hard to keep pulling myself round. And the mantra that she used actually brought me to tears, whether it is tiredness, whether it was the release of everything that I've been storing up. The mantra that she used was, everything you need is within you. And I think as a parent, a quite overburdened parent going through this process, it's really easy to lose sight that it's going to be okay, that that any difficult moments are just a moment and they will pass, and that whether you realize it in the moment or not, you have the strength to be able to get through it. So I silently had tears of release, I think, was streaming down my face. Uh, all the thanks to Boho Beautiful Yoga for that beautiful meditation. The link is down below. I am going to go and do some things that are good for me, not things that I ought to be doing. And I am going to breathe my way through any guilt that I feel. I had this really wonderful moment yesterday. It was very unexpected. I went to pick up my daughter's prescription from the GP surgery, the doctor's surgery here, and it yeah, I have to take all of the children with me to be able to do that. So we had to get everybody out the car, we had to keep everybody safe on the road, we had to go into the GP surgery and to be able to relay everything on the desk. So it's a smooth but energetic experience, let's say, with all three little people who want to go off in different directions. They all were very good and they tolerated it very well and had good manners and so on. And I was very proud of them. Coming out, though, there was a couple that were in their 60s, at least, probably in their 70s, and they held the door open for me to come out with everybody. And they were only putting a prescription in the box and they came back out. And I thought that they were about to say the old adage, which I get day in and day out, and it always feels like a very negative connotation, whether it is or not, who's to say, but it always feels very targeted. Is you've got your hands full there. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of kids. But they didn't. They looked at me and they went, "Oh, beautiful children." And my heart skipped a beat. It was like, nobody ever says this to me, but yeah, my children are beautiful. And it was so nice to hear. And they went on and they said, "It's really busy." And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Oh, they're just beautiful. We had 3 children in 3 years." Um, and I looked and I said, "Yeah, these guys are 3 in 3 years." And she said, "Oh, you're so lucky." And I said, "I feel really lucky. I do. It's wonderful. I am so lucky to have these children. They are beautiful." And they said, "Enjoy it." And I said, "It's busy, but I do enjoy it. I really do." And they walked off, kept looking back and giving us a little smile, but they walked off, this couple in their 70s, hand in hand, with just nice vibes. And I'm so grateful for them. I'm so grateful for their kindness. I'm so grateful for the reminder that no, I don't have my hands full. I do have my hands full, but not just with my children. I would have my hands full with something else. You just maybe wouldn't see it if I didn't have 3 children. But I do. And yeah, I'm going to close this there with this really happy thing for possibly the first time since I've had 3 children, possibly for the first time since I've had 2 children. I had such lovely feedback yesterday. Somebody stopped me in the street to say something wonderful, and I am grateful. I have taken some time to do something really good for myself, and I'm going now with the remaining time that I have before I go and pick them up to go and do something equally wholesome. I hopefully will tell you what it is when I've done it. Until then, have a lovely day. Bye.